Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are live on the internet as Super Art Fight makes its long-awaited return to PAX, although in a very, very different form. For those of you who have never seen us, hello, welcome. My name's Marty Day, and I represent the greatest live art competition in the known universe. That is Super Art Fight. Unsurprisingly, we, like most live events in this year, this damned year, 2020, have been unable to do live shows in person. So we've taken Super Art Fight digital. And that means we are now with you here tonight at PAX. And we're very, very excited. We're very delighted. And we've got a jam-packed show. But it's not just going to be me rambling on this whole time. Oh, no. I have a friend to ramble on with. For those of you who have never seen us, this man is my brother from another mother. Ladies and gentlemen, Ross Nover. Ross, how you doing, bud?
Oh, I'm doing good. Man, that was the most professional broadcasty intro I think you've ever given me, and I really appreciated it. I love the bit. I love the bit where you said that you represented Super Art Fight. I didn't know where that was going, but I'm glad I get to be your brother at the end of it. I'm doing all right. You know, it's a late. This is literally my bedtime right now, so yes. I drank some coffee after 4 p.m. It's a real no-no for me. I think I'll turn into a gremlin, but I'm ready to do this thing.
Yes, we are East Coast based. We're based primarily out of Baltimore, Maryland. So we're coming at you at 11 p.m. Eastern, our time. So we are doing a late night show for us, but I know a lot of the PAX crowd coming from the West Coast, and we've got some Australia folks, people all over the globe possibly watching this right now. So wherever you are, I hope you're excited. I hope you're feeling well. I hope things are going awesome for you as PAX Online rolls on. And we're going to give you what we do best. And that is an art competition unlike any other. What's going to happen? Well, let me turn it back over to Ross to explain to you what exactly we're going to do here tonight.
What you are about to see tonight, ladies, germs, and everybody else, is two fantastic bouts of art fight action. Two artists are going to walk up, metaphorically, to the digital canvas. They're each going to have a starting topic, and they're going to have a limited amount of time to cover the canvas with artwork. At the end of that time, you, the audience, is going to be choosing the winner of the bout live via your votes, via poll that our own Ref Adam is going to be posting in all of the relevant chats. This is a great reminder. Be sure to register to vote. Anyway, you are going to be choosing the winner of the bout. That is how it works. So whatever you like most is going to be chosen as the winner. But if that wasn't fun enough, every 5 minutes during the bout, we are going to throw a wrench in the gears, or something we like to call the Wheel of Death. That is a bunch of random topics that have been submitted ahead of time via our website, superartfight.com. If you want to put Wheel of Topic suggestions in for future shows, you can go there right now and do that, but then come back and watch the stream. You got tabs. Watching a tab. It's fine. Anyway, that's about how it works. I kind of lost my train of thought. I've had too much coffee. It's kind of late. Marty, did I cover everything?
You did cover everything, but as always, the best way to understand how a Super Art Fight works is by seeing one live and in person. So just 4 minutes past the hour, let's roll into bout number one. Your opening contest is scheduled for one fall, and it has a 20-minute time limit. I'd like to bring to the stage first. She is, at least in meat space, our Super Art Fight champion. She is a one-woman mosh pit, and she is ready to decimate her opponent on the canvas here tonight. PAX, get ready for this. This is DIETANIUM.
Greetings, PAX Online! I, as host Marty so kindly introduced, am your Super Art Fight champion. I want you to make so much noise in the space of your keyboards and in your houses and domiciles that we can feel the ripples all the way here in Super Art Fight HQ East Coast.
Well, I can tell you're excited, DIETANIUM, but you've got quite the challenge in front of you. Ross, if you could please bring out her opponent tonight.
Really? You want me to do that? You normally do that. I can do that. I can totally do that. I know who her opponent is. I totally do. Who's her opponent? Thank you. So, this is my pleasure to bring to the stage, ladies, germs, and everybody else. Her opponent this evening, as far as we know, he is at least 2 drinks in. Is he more? Let's find out together. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 2 Drink Alex.
Good night, or good evening.
Wow, 2 Drink Alex seems very, very hyped up for this one. Is that coffee, and is it spiked?
It's not coffee, but it is spiked. It's a hot toddy. It is currently 11:06 on the East Coast, where we reside, and you got to class it up for the night times.
I'm into it, but let's see if you can keep it classy on the canvas as we roll on into bout number 1. Producer Steve, let's throw it to the canvas as we find out the opening topics for this first contest. And there we go. We are going to take it to the console wars here tonight and try to settle it the only way we can in artistic action for the opening topics for the first 5 minutes of this bout. Dietanium, you get Microsoft. 2 Drink Alex, you get Sony. And here's the Dietanium drawing in pink and 2 Drink Alex drawing in blue. We got 20 minutes on the clock, and we're going to start this like we start all of them, asking the artists if they're ready, and then counting down 3, 2, 1, art fight. So, Dietanium, are you ready?
Ready!
2 Drink Alex, are you ready?
Bottoms up.
All right. 3, 2, 1, art fight! Microsoft v. Sony, Ross. It's a battle that is being fought anew. We just saw the PS5 go on sale earlier today. We've got the Xbox Series S and Series X going on sale next week. And we're going to see how exactly those two kind of throw down in the artistic realm, as we've got Sony being drawn in blue on the left and Microsoft being drawn in pink on the right. Ross, I got to ask you, put you on the spot.
Yeah.
Where are you siding in these console wars right now?
As a Nintendo person for an extremely long time, I still have a Nintendo Switch. But to be honest, the PS4 has been my console of choice this last generation. So I'm planning on getting a PS5, eventually when I actually can. But in the meantime, yeah, I'm going Sony. I have not ever owned an Xbox related system. How about you?
The only time I ever was on the Xbox side of things was back with the 360, but I came back into the fold with the PS4. So I'm probably going to stick with the 5. But right now on the canvas, we are giving that lovable black brick over on the left, the PS2, probably the first DVD player many people owned. Truly one of the best systems ever, but it did have one notable flaw, and we're seeing it come together on the canvas, and it's that
yes, it was an extremely angry system.
It would growl at you as it chewed up a disc, as we are seeing it with the disc read error, of course, a classic issue for the PS2. Meanwhile, on the right-hand side, from the Microsoft side of things, Dietanium drawing in pink, what have we got going on there, Ross?
Well, it's been marked a Xbox, which I assume means it's just really witchy, which, hey, cool, why not? But also on fire, Marty. It's got that classic blue flames, which means that 2 Drink Alex has set the Hexbox on fire, which, has happened on occasion to a couple Xboxes, as far as I understand it.
Definitely likely that has happened once, if not multiple times. And I'm just going to go ahead and say it. If Microsoft really wants to fix up this whole naming convention issue, just rename the Series X the Xbox 666. It's way better than 5, and also gives it that nice demonic touch. And speaking of giving a system a demonic touch,
speaking of which, yeah,
go ahead, Ross.
Go for it.
Oh, okay. We've got the PS2 being turned into a PS666, although that first 6 is backwards, as it's also been given the appropriate addition of devil horns and a whippy tail over there on the left-hand side. So we're seeing the first offensive attacks coming from our artists right here tonight at PAX.
Yeah, and now from up top, we have got what I believe to be the PlayStation Vita.
I think that's
from,
a PSP, Ross.
It's PSP.
Yeah, I'm seeing some UMDs getting shot right into the face of that dragon on the right.
Oh no, not the UMDs, because down they go, right into that poor dragon, sticking it right in his face.
Yeah,
not looking good.
I believe that UMD contained 3 episodes of the Chappelle Show. That was a real thing you could buy, Ross. UMDs that had a random small selection of Comedy Central shows. I don't know why that was a
so
thing.
Oddly specific.
But you could buy it. You could do it. And we've got 1 minute to the first spinning of the Wheel of Death. And it looks like Drink Alex now capsizing on that demon on the right, throwing a Game Boy on its ears with just a minute to that all-important first spin. The Wheel of Death, as Ross mentioned, is filled with topics submitted by you, the audience, via our website, superartfight.com. It's randomized, and whatever comes up, they have to draw, with the noted caveat that each artist gets a singular respin per bout. So if you see some topics and you think, I can do way better than that, well, please, by all means, head to superartfight.com and do better. We implore you.
Yeah, and now down below we've got Titanium, who has drawn her opponent just swimming in a giant martini glass under the hex box.
Yeah, I almost don't know if that's an offensive maneuver. I think that's going to go well. 20 seconds to that first spin.
Well, it's offensive. I don't know if it's a maneuver. But as that comes together, 10 seconds until our first spinning of the Wheel of Death. And then once again, what shows up in those tiny little boxes will be what our artists have to draw.
1, 2 respins, or excuse me, 2 original spins coming in. We'll see if they use the respins. Titanium gets to draw Saf Chapter 1. For those of you who don't follow us on Twitch, we'll talk about what Saf Chapter 1 is. And Drink Alex gets your opponent's evil twin. Titanium, would you like a respin?
No, I do not require a respin.
And Drink Alex, would you like a respin?
I'm good.
All right, so to break down what Saf Chapter 1 is, Ross, I think the best way to do it is by bringing him in just a little bit early. We have a referee who follows all of the action, and since we've gone digital, we've upgraded his ability. He's no longer standing by us on a physical canvas. No, we've made him the eye in the sky as joining us from Saf Chapter 1. Ladies and gentlemen, Ref Adam. Adam, are you with us, my friend?
Hello, Marty, Ross, Super Art Fightians, PAX, everyone out there in the world today. How are you doing? This is Adam, your ref in Saf Chapter 1. Just taking a look, seeing what I see, surveying the scene as you will. I'm wearing my PAX cap. I got my PAX sweatshirt. I got my Penny Arcade pins, ready to trade. I'm ready to go. So, I'm also here in the chat, in Discord, monitoring the chat. So please stop by, say hi, make your voices heard, make your votes count, say something, I'll bring it up. It's great. Everyone loves it.
Thank you, Adam. And we will be checking in with you throughout the show. And it looks like we have both Saf Chapter 1 coming in as the PlayStation demo disc has been turned into a helicopter, and Titanium's evil twin just kind of looks like Drink Alex doing Titanium cosplay, if I'm honest, Ross.
Yeah, that's Guytanium right there.
I'm very into it, weirdly enough. It's a mirror version, apparently.
The Star Trek joke.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hence the goatee. That makes sense.
Yep. Yeah, they all have goatees and swords.
But yes, we've got the
and
Saf
also
Copter.
like slightly bigger eyebrows.
Yes, very true. Saf Copter 1 coming in, and it's firing bullets into the head of Mirror Titanium down there in the lower left corner of the canvas. This is the type of ridiculousness that makes Super Art Fight so fun. We started with a PlayStation demo disc, it got turned into a helicopter, and now it's literally firing at the art. Where else are you going to get anything like this, I ask you?
Listen, I've watched esports. This is definitely more riveting. Just flat out.
I feel like
calling out all of esports right now.
I feel like that's going to turn the Discord chat against us. And that reminds me, folks, if you're watching,
they're not voting for me.
If you're watching us on Twitch, if you're watching us on Discord, the voting for these bouts will be available in both. At the end of the 20-minute period, we will post a straw poll link in both the Twitch and Discord chats, which will be able to click and pick a winner, whether it's Titanium or Drink Alex. So keep an eye on the artists, keep an eye on the canvas, because at the end of the day, the power is in your hands. And we're going to learn probably the hard way what happens when you give people on the internet just a little bit of power.
Yeah, that's always worked out so well in the past. I really can't wait to see what happens when we do more of that.
Yes.
But with a minute and 17 seconds left in the bout, a minute and change until our next spinning of the Wheel of Death, still respins in play for both of our artists. Over there on the right-hand side, what is it that Drink Alex has done to this dragon, Marty?
The dragon that started on the right-hand side from the pen of Titanium through the efforts of Drink Alex has been turned into a chocobo. Shout out to the announcement of Final Fantasy 16 yesterday, as we're now getting a chocobo. But Titanium coming in with the pink pen and throwing down blood coming from the eyes and beak of the chocobo. Basically, it's a death metal chocobo now.
Yeah, that's a choking bow victim.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I tried. Let me ask some, Marty.
Yes.
The Fast and the Furious franchise started in the late 90s.
Yes.
They're up to 9.
Mm-hmm.
The Final Fantasy series started in the 80s. They're up to 16.
Yes.
What year until we get as many Fast and Furious movies as we have Final Fantasy videos?
I'll let you know in just a moment as we're at the 10-minute mark. So 2 more spins coming for our artists. 2 brand new topics possibly coming in. Respins is still available. Titanium gets pillow fight, and Drink Alex gets death by donuts. Titanium, would you like to keep your topic?
I would like a respin.
Respin for Titanium. Drink Alex, keeping or respinning?
Oh, I'm keeping it.
All right, death by donuts kept by Drink Alex, but brain in a jar goes to Titanium. So no pillow fighting here tonight. But we are going to get some brains in a jar. So will we basically cross the event horizon of Fast and Furii and fantasies which are final? That was your question, Ross?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. When do you think?
Basically, I think considering the level of consolidation we've seen in media properties, I'd say we've actually got a good chance of Final Fantasy 18 being Fast and Furious 11. It'll be Final Fantasy 18 : Fast and Furious 11. They'll have a completely CG Vin Diesel. Yeah, or Fast and Family, or Final Family. There you go.
Final Family. There we go. Boom.
Pulling it together.
Chocobo Drift.
Completely CG Vin Diesel, which means he doesn't have to get into Toretto shape anymore. He can just get as bloated as he wants. And, CG model of him and CG model of The Rock will actually get along, which means we can reunite the family as it should be in, a very chocobo-filled throwdown.
Now, I want to throw out some things that are happening here in the artwork.
Yes.
We have Titanium draw a drumstick down below with an asterisk.
Yes.
Of course, saying up top, the drumstick you see is mine. So apparently this poor chocobo has lost a leg, and there it is on the ground.
Oh, no.
Drumstick.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he looks kind of into it, though. I think he's going for self-cannibalism. So if you are what you eat, he hasn't changed a bit. Meanwhile, up top, we've got our Death by Donuts going full-on Simpsons there. We've got Homer as the Grim Reaper. But meanwhile, we've got Titanium coming in, leaving no quarter as a chainsaw to the head. Just a flat-out chainsaw to the head.
Yeah, we're going to get our brain in a jar, as it says, "Don't my brain."
Great. There we go. Brain in a jar in progress.
Yeah, that's actually step 1 of brain in a jar. Remove brain from head.
Yes.
Step 2 is put in jar, of course.
Meanwhile, over there on the left-hand side, we've got Drink Alex working over there. I do believe we're getting Lard Lad over there on the left.
Yes, the Lard Lad
That's
is
a very
coming
recognizable, the original Thick Boy, I think we can all agree.
Yes. The biggest of Chungai over there on the left.
Chungai?
Yes, that's the plural.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so the largest of Chungai coming in on the left. You can tell by the blue font that it is the Lard Lad. But my understanding, Ross, was we were supposed to just not look.
I did just try earlier today to explain to my wife that the single version of panini is panino. It didn't work, but I tried.
I appreciate your efforts, as do all of us on the front lines.
It was a Turco panino, and I was trying to convince her of this. She wouldn't
all
go
of us
for
on the
it.
front lines of bad dad jokes. I just want to say thank you for that. We've got 1 minute and 24 seconds until the final spin of the Wheel of Death, and that deadly donut is coming in with some delicious blue frosting from the pen of Two Drink Alex.
I would really mess up a donut right now.
I'm right there with you.
Totally destroy one.
It is well past 11 o'clock Eastern time. I would totally do it. And DIETANIUM adding the jar for Homer's brain to fall into. You can tell that's the right jar because it's got a little tag that says 4 bad brains with the additional note, like the band.
I don't know why I went full Davy Duck there.
Yeah,
but
you're not going to find too many other panels here at PAX this weekend that are talking about bad brains, unless you're talking about songs that should have been in Tony Hawk that weren't. But that panel, of course, coming up on Sunday. And we've got about 30 seconds to that final spin of the Wheel of Death, and a lot of the room on the canvas has been taken up, folks. This is something that's so key in an art fight. It's all about canvas control, not only making large drawings which pop to the audience, you at home, but also making sure you have enough space to continue on through the bout. And we've got 5 seconds to that next spin, so we'll have to see what they do to it. 2, 1, and we spin the Wheel of Death. Respin still available for Two Drink Alex. Teacup Animals goes to DIETANIUM, and Two Drink Alex gets IKEA Mistakes. Two Drink Alex, you keeping that or are you tossing it?
I'll toss it.
Tossing away IKEA Mistakes. Not a fan of Swedish furniture. Two Drink Alex, as we get his replacement topic, Muppet Rabies. Muppet Rabies.
I dig it.
Yeah, that for those of us who
We'll do the same for you.
True. For those of us who know Two Drink Alex, we know very well that Muppets and Simpsons are kind of the 1 and 1A of Two Drink Alex's specialities. And I will say props to the deep cut Simpsons reference in the center of the canvas as Mo is holding a little piece of brain in the jar as Two Drink Alex takes DIETANIUM's original illustration and makes it his own. So we've got
when you bring Mo onto this canvas, it does make you think that the martini glass on fire could be a flaming Mo.
It could absolutely
it really
be a flaming
recontextualized the whole thing.
Now, I will say, I don't know 100% if that's Mo, because I don't see the stink lines. The stink lines are a key component of any illustration of Mo. There we go.
There you go. There's some stink lines.
Thank you, Two Drink Alex. Got the stink lines and everything. Yeah. So we got our teacup animals.
And top left corner, as DIETANIUM confirms, fire makes it good. No arguments here.
Very
as big
true.
fans of Korean barbecue, fire does make it good.
Our Muppet Rabies coming together as Ralph, I guess, late for a shot as he's foaming at the mouth, and I would assume in the Muppet realm, rabies means you are literally foaming at the mouth. But where are our teacup animals, Rossifer? Oh, I think I see the teacup.
Oh, we're getting them right below Rolf.
Yeah, right.
By the way, I assume Rolf, similar to how he just kind of says, "I'm a dog," he would just say something like, "I got rabies." Like, I assume it's a similar.
Missed my shots. I missed all my shots.
Thank you, Two Drink Alex.
Took myself for a walk, but forgot to take myself for a shot.
Guess I'm gonna have to take myself and put myself to sleep. 2 minutes 43 seconds to go.
Gonna take myself out back.
Good old yeller myself. 2:35 remaining. DIETANIUM, Two Drink Alex.
And that's a Jim Henson lost a hand.
Two Drink Alex, DIETANIUM, two super hard fight vets showing their skill here tonight at PAX. And remember, you at home will get to vote. Just take a look in this Twitch channel or in the Discord channel for this very stream. There will be straw polls at the end of the bout. You will get to pick a victor. And these last few moments, these last almost 2 minutes to go, this is really what separates the good from the great when it comes to Super Art Fight. So many times, we've got 12 years of history doing live events. So many times those last 2 minutes, you see something get flipped, turned around by an artist. They look for that opportunity. They have that big aha moment, and something amazing appears on the canvas. We'll have to see if that happens here. And it looks like, Ross, that Ralph is now holding a teacup himself.
Yeah, that's right. He may have rabies, but now he's drinking a foamy cappuccino, I think.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So now he's fine. Now we don't have to shoot Ralph. That's great. But if you are watching this Muppet match and hoping something better comes along, stay tuned because we got another match right after this one, and we'll be sure to make the Rainbow Connection along with you. Marty.
Yes, Ross.
Crucial minute left here. Down below, we've got Drink Alex working on pre-order Lost.
Oh, and he's turning the Hexbox into a PS5 as the PS5 pre-order has been lost, turning it around with less than a minute to go. Tough times if you want a PS5. Legit, though, I don't know why so many people try to be the ones that get it day one. We always find out there's something wrong with the day one models. We always do. 35 seconds to go. Will it be Titanium in pink? Will it be Drink Alex in blue? You, the fine folks at home, get to vote. So I hope you've got a favorite in this one. I know I've got my preferences here, but we'll see how it comes together. In those final moments, I see Drink Alex throwing down a little bit of Undertale right there in the middle of the canvas to the right of Homer. What we got coming from Titanium, it looks like we had a lot of flames start to envelop the bottom of the canvas.
Titanium is just lighting the canvas on fire.
Caps on markers. That's an art fight, ladies and gentlemen. That went right down to the wire, but that's what you would get with two greats like Titanium and Drink Alex. And as the cryon at the bottom says, the link to vote is in the Discord and in the Twitch chat. So please, viewers at home, we want you to vote because we want a victor. And while we let you vote, we're going to go ahead and chat with the two competitors. I'll go ahead and chat first with Drink Alex, and I'll turn it over with you, Ross, with Titanium. So Drink Alex, dear sir, you had a lot of great topics that were right within your wheelhouse, whether it was death by donuts or even some reversals with being able to add Mo with the brain in the jar. What was your favorite thing to draw on the canvas here tonight?
Oh man, I loved everything. Being able to draw Lard Lad, I think, was a real honor. I'm super impressed that you got the Mo reference, by the way. Rolf with the foaming mouth is really great, and I love dunking on old PS, old Sony PS2 and PSP hardware. Like I'm a Sony man myself, but it's just super fun to dunk on it.
No, I'm with you. And I can say I went through more than a few PS2s myself because I was an idiot who went, oh, I'm going to mod chip this thing myself. And now, of course, you find viewers at home, you should not mod your system because it's illegal. But I'm also here to tell you, you shouldn't mod it because you're probably dumb like me and you will break your thing. Anyway, any topics that were difficult for you to Drink Alex?
Yeah, the one I threw out, the IKEA one. I'm like, I don't want to do that.
Right on. Very cool. Well, I wish you the best of luck in tonight's matchup, and we'll see in just a few moments how the voting went. So now I'm going to turn it over to my broadcast colleague, Ross, with Titanium. Ross.
Yeah, so Titanium, you set a lot of things on fire. You cut open some brains. What sticks out to you?
Well, I'm glad you have described my average Friday night. But it always is a delight to turn a donut into something murderous.
Okay, I've never heard you sound so much like the Crypt Keeper, but I'm into it. So, Titanium, we were all over the place on the references, but what? Let me just ask you, why'd you go Hexbox?
Hexbox? I don't know the simple meaning of having an Xbox. I require something that can breathe the infernal hells, although now that I say it out loud, I guess that is just an Xbox. Those things get pretty hot.
They do indeed at that. All right, make sure all of you at home are voting both in the Discord and the Twitch chat. So, Marty, are we ready to call the winner?
Yes, indeed we are. The votes are tallied, and your winner of bout number 1 is... Drink Alex. Drink Alex takes the victory here tonight. Alex, dear sir, anything you would like to say to the fine folks of the internet?
Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting us. Listen to the One Piece podcast.
Thank you so much. And really a really incredible, really awesome throwdown. But of course, unfortunately, our own DIETANIUM was not able to win. DIETANIUM, producer Steve, we can bring it back up to the main screen there. There we go. Thank you, DIETANIUM. You know, the victory was not in your favor here tonight. Just want to say, how you feeling?
As long as our dear audience has learned the word of brutality, then I can be nothing but satisfied. It is not my job to only win, but to decimate. And I'm pretty good at that. You saw how much stuff I killed on canvas.
There was a lot of murder, and there was a lot of fire, and you know what? We're all really proud of you, DIETANIUM.
Good. I'm also proud of me.
I'm proud of you.
are.
Good job.
All right.
All right.
Very cool. All right, folks, we're going to take a quick moment to clean up our canvas and get ready for bout number 2. Just want to throw out to those of you watching us at home, if you're enjoying us, we do all sorts of stuff across the internet, whether it's popping up on cool online conventions like this one, or we have our own Twitch stream, and we'll be doing a Super Art Fight show on Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. That's twitch.tv/superartfight. You can find out more about us at superartfight.com. We'd very much love for you to join us. Ross, how you feeling so far about how the show's going? Good?
I'm somewhere between amped and chuffed. No, we're awesome. We're doing great. I mean, I think we settled a lot of debates here tonight. I think we can all agree that the PlayStation is just a superior console, and that's the end of that. Yeah,
and that's absolutely not going to get us any flames in the Discord chat for this one. All right, nevertheless, before Ross gets us into even more trouble, let's go ahead and roll on into bout number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, the last bout was filled with fantastic Super Art Fighters. This one, once again, filled with 2 of the best.
Pretty good.
Well, I'd like to bring to the stage first one of the most infamous members of the Super Art Fight roster. He is a former Super Art Fight champion. He's a former Super Art Fight tag team champion, and he was in the finals for the Pixelweight title tournament, which is our digital championship. He is the owner of the tightest pants in Super Art Fight, though, I'll be honest, his opponent is a strong rival for that one. Nevertheless, PAX, get ready for this. It's Baron von Sexyful.
Hello, Sir Marty. How are you? It is I, Baron von Sexyful, ambassador of all that is filled with the sexyfulness, from my zebra print jacket to my leopard print shirt to the of my leggy poos. How are you today?
I'm great. You know what? A lot of us haven't necessarily been doing the best job of taking care of ourselves during quarantine. Baron, I'm very happy to see you've done very well, although your background is frightening and will haunt my dreams.
My background is everything that you have all dreamt about your entire life. And let me say, as far as self-care goes, there's no one better than me. I care for myself almost as much as you all care about me. You look at me and that's all you do is you care. You care!
Well, we'll see how much your opponent cares, as I'm going to turn it over to Ross to bring her out. Ross!
All right, Baron von Sexyful's opponent, it looks like a highlighter exploded at a rave, and is a walking techno slide whistle. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my absolute pleasure to bring out onto the canvas, Rave Royale!
Hello, darlings. Thank you for having me here tonight. It is lovely to be here with Super Art Fight, can I say.
And we are so happy to have you. Are you a PAX goer? Would you have been at PAX if there was a way of being at a thing right now?
That was indeed the plan for this year, yes. I am just slightly a little bit sad about it, we'll say.
All right. What is your go-to thing move at PAX? Like, what do you like? Go play in the video game room. Like, go to the panels. Like, what's your deal?
That would have been my plan. It actually was going to be my first PAX this year. I go to MagFest, and this year was going to be the year. It was going to happen. Finally, the stars were going to align. And I'll just cry in my pillow later about it. It's fine.
And like so many things for so many of us, the stars have, well, it's 2020, ladies and gentlemen. But we're going to make the best of it here tonight as we turn shit into shit aid. So let's get this match started, Marty.
All right, we've got the canvas coming up here, and we settled the current generation console wars. We're going to throw it back to the OG console wars. It's going to be Nintendo v Sega. No, it is not a lawsuit. It's an art fight. Baron von Sexyful with Nintendo in red. Rave Royale is going to do what Baron von Sexyful don't in black. So Sega for Rave Royale. We've got 20 minutes on the clock, and we're going to roll through this like we did the last one. Baron von Sexyful, are you ready?
Of course I am, Marty. Yo!
Rave Royale, are you ready?
Hell yeah!
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, art fight.
All right. Once again, working on Nintendo is Baron von Sexyful, drawing in red, while meanwhile, Rave Royale, basically the adult personification of Lisa Frank, is drawing in black. So as both our artists draw their kind of what we would call their opening salvo, up top in red, Baron von Sexyful drawing in the middle there. Is this Spot the video game? Or are we finally getting Spot the video game represented?
It has a very strong Cool Spot vibe, but I feel like that's not where we're going to go, because that was a third-party game. But I can tell you what's popping up over there on the right-hand side, if the sketchiness is what I believe it to be, as Super Art Fight's #1 Dreamcast stand, I can tell you that's semen right there. Happening right there on the right-hand side, that's semen.
Okay, can you give me a little more on that? Because that really, that doesn't tell me the answer.
So it was a Dreamcast game that came out in, I believe, 2000. And
that was just called Seaman?
Yes, Seaman. And it was a weird little virtual fish man that you got to talk to, and he talked back to you, and you formed a friendship.
And when you played that game, is he stroking Cool Spot's face?
Well, I don't believe that's Cool Spot's face. I believe Baron von Sexyful, in a traditional Baron von Sexyful move, has taken his starting topic and made it into his favorite topic himself, as we've got what appears to be the end result of Kirby eating Baron von Sexyful. But yes, the always calm Seaman.
I hear that's having a moment these days, Marty.
Yes. Eating is very much having a moment. The very cool, calm, and collected Seaman just stroking the face of Kirby over here and just telling him, shh, just relax. Leonard Nimoy did the narration in that game, sir.
Okay, great. Nice to see that on his IMDb.
Yeah.
All right, so as Baron von Sexyful draws himself in, I mean, those pants have the look of a gentleman who wants to believe he can still fit into the same pants he used to.
This is what happens when you go full Swole Patrol, but you don't buy new pants.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to be honest with yourself.
Sorry, what was that, Baron von Sexyful?
Don't be hating on my thickness, Rossi Poo.
No. You're dummy thick, and we love you for it.
Yeah. You just can't sneak up on anyone with them butt cheeks. So, meanwhile, what is Rave Royale working on over there on the left? Because it is creepy as hell.
Well, again, we're seeing some trademark moves from our artists. I believe that's one of the chows from Sonic Adventure, but because this is coming from the pen of our own Rave Royale, it's being given that additional little creepy yet cute twist, as it's got a Venom-esque mouth just coming out of its gaping maw.
Yeah, it sure is. Well, meanwhile, speaking of gaping maws, it looks like Kirby is trying to suck in the semen, just really swallowing that entire semen hole. I am just telling you what's happening in the drawing that I'm seeing in front of me.
That is what is happening, and praise God, we've got 1 minute and 16 seconds until the first spinning of the wheel of
What
death.
is the show rated? I think that
Thrown at 11 o'clock at night our time, so you know it is what it is. We've got 1 minute and 3 seconds to the next spinning of the wheel, and I'm going to be honest, Ross. If the chows were this intimidating, they may have actually been able to make the Dreamcast too.
they sure could have. Well, meanwhile, over there on the right-hand side, it looks like a Metroid has been drawn onto the canvas and appears to be just Baron von Metroid. Okay, sure. I mean, I guess you could kind of say it's got your teeth. We'll get more on that as the details come together. Meanwhile, on the left-hand side, looks like Baron's jumping over on the left as well, trying to add some Baron von Sexyful-esque details to what started as Rave Royale's drawing. So now Rave Royale sees the opening, is jumping in, and is adding some Rave features to what I can only describe as thick as hell Kirby, who is now getting thicker by the minute. Just specifically in the codpiece.
Very, very nice fishnets being added. 2 and 1. The Wheel of Death spins. First spin of the bout. Respins available for both artists. We've got Baron von Sexyful getting a hot topic. Now, of course, that could reference the Mall Goth store or anything that's in the news. And then Rave Royale, you get old-timey cartoons. So I'm expecting something probably from the Cuphead realm. So Baron von Sexyful, would you like a respin?
I think I'm going to go with this one.
Okay. Rave Royale, keeping it a respin.
I'm keeping it, honey.
All right. So we'll see what they do with a hot topic and old-timey cartoons. Ross, were you a hot topic kid when you were in high school?
I wasn't a hot topic kid in high school, but I distinctly remember being on a road trip, stopping in a mall in the middle of nowhere, discovering that first wave of when retro t-shirts became popular, and just being so excited at the idea that I could purchase a Ghostbusters and Ninja Turtles t-shirts. Like just the idea that they existed at all was crazy exciting at the time, because I am 36 years old and that is when that happened. So yeah, I think it was late high school, early college, right around there when that happened. I don't even exactly remember, but I still have my Ninja Turtles shirt and I still wear it proudly, and it still fits, which is really the feat of them all.
That's some serious skill right there. And speaking of serious skill, we are seeing some serious piercing skill on the right-hand side from the pen of Baron von Sexyful, as he
just an ear.
Yes, we've just got an ear, and it's got 3 earrings in it, and 1 large gauge is what we've got going on there. And down at the bottom, Rave, is that bendy? Am I correct on that one?
It is indeed, darling.
Yes. Now, of course, because Ross, like you, I am also what the kids would call an old. My extensive knowledge of bendy is, this is the thing that has merchandise at Target that I don't know what it is.
Well, Bendy, it looks like, has a chainsaw, Marty.
Oh, good for Bendy.
Yeah, and bad news for that ear. Because, I think that ear's getting Van Gogh'd.
Oh, no. Van Gogh.
Yeah,
right
bad
down
news
to
for the
core.
ear. You know, this happened in shop class one time.
Well, I'd love to get more details about that, but we're just about halfway through the bout. So I think what we're going to do is check in with our eye in the sky himself, Ref Adam in Saf Chapter 1. Ref Adam, are you with us, bud?
Hello, everyone. Once again, I am in the sky taking a look and keep making sure that everyone is in the chat and making sure that everyone is staying in line. I see we have someone from Australia in here asking how can anybody respond to some of the stuff that has been coming out of Ross's mouth recently. I mean, talking about swallowing semen whole. It's 2 p.m. over there. It's not 11.
Okay.
You need to calm down. At the same time,
I'll tell you exactly how to do that. Come on over to our Twitch stream, twitch.tv/superartfight. Come watch our shows there. I'm in all those chats. and take it up with me. I invite all of you to do that. Subscribe to us, and then I will gladly listen to you yell at me.
At the same time, though, we have Magnazord piping up saying, this is legit one of my favorite panels all week. I need to see this in person next PAX East. So PAX people involved, will come.
Yeah. Hey, we've been to PAX East in the past, and we'd love to come back to PAX East in the future, in 2035 when we're all allowed to be near each other again. But down in, and I just want to say, Adam, thank you for keeping things together in the chat. Thank you for relaying the messages. We very much appreciate it. And again, people watching at home, maybe you're just now joining us. This bout is going to be voted on by you at home in both the Discord chat and the Twitch chat. There's going to be a link for a poll. We get to click through and go ahead and choose a victor. So taking it back to the canvas here, looks like we've now got Echo the Dolphin down in the
Echo
lower
the
right
Dolphin
corner.
with the Wi-Fi coming straight out of its nose.
That's called echolocation, Ross.
I believe it's called Wi-Fi location, Marty.
Fair point. And it
I know
looks
that,
like
I know that icon when I see it.
It looks like that Echo the Dolphin got hit by a little bit of the hot topic because he's now got a nice bit of red spiky hair, like our dear Baron von Sexyful, and a nice earring through. And we've got the Wheel of Death spinning now. 2 brand new topics as Ooh La La from Space Channel 5 comes in. Baron von Sexyful, you get unicorns, and Rave Royale, you get the perfect crime. Baron von Sexyful keeping it a respin.
Keeping it.
Okay, Rave Royale keeping it a respin.
I'm gonna keep it, honey.
All right, everybody keeping their respins, probably trying to hold them off for that last spin at the 5-minute mark. We've got the continuation of Ooh La La down there in the lower left. I'm going to be honest, Ross. I'm surprised she has not made an appearance in a Smash Brothers game yet. This feels like a perfect addition for the next Fighter's Pass.
Yeah, they gotta put in 12 more Fire Emblem characters. I understand. There's just not room to put in a new character until they've just totally effed out every single Fire Emblem character ever in anything.
Yeah, we need more JRPG characters with capes. More of them.
Yeah, I do want to point out just how much gauging is going on here on this canvas, as Baron von Sexyful has added bars just all over the place. It's just covered in bars on bars on bars on bars. It's looking
honestly right now I'd say it's pretty embarrassing for his opponent to have so many bars ran through her artwork. But over on the left, we are seeing the unicorn come together, and of course it's Baron von Sexyful's unique way of illustrating it, as it's a Baron von Unicorn complete with those meaty gams, one popping up as the unicorn horn in the center of that head.
Marty, question for you as we're talking about all this Hot Topics stuff. Did you ever dye your hair? Were you ever someone that dyed your hair?
No, I never
went
hair.
manic panic on it. Never bleached it.
No, you can't see it because of the hat. But I actually have a natural blonde streak in my hair, so I never felt the need to add more.
And you didn't want to then dye that red that would fade to orange? That would fade to pink?
I probably should have, especially right now, considering I don't have to leave the house, ever. So now might be the time to do it. But no, I never thought to do it as a kid. Ross, please tell me you dyed your hair a weird color.
Oh, heck yes, I dyed my hair many weird colors, Marty. Why do you think it's gone? I tried to dye it white. It just went yellow about this shirt color. It looked like complete garbage. Then it was like bright red, which faded to orange, which faded to pink. I know that from experience. Then I tried to dye it this really, really dark blue that just faded to like kind of a pale cruddy blue after like a week, which is what it was when I went to Jewish services that year, which was very funny for my grandmother.
I've no doubt. Now, taking it back to the canvas, Ross, we're seeing our perfect crime come together as Bendy has now gotten some additional jail stripes all over his body and holding up a bag of money very, very much in the Monopoly Man style.
And it's the perfect crime.
Yes, and on top of the head of the unicorn, though it has since been turned into a very Baron-esque version of it. I believe that was a jailbird right there on top of the head of the unicorn.
Yep.
Yes.
I get it.
Yes. And it looks like Ulala's now being attacked from Baron von Sexyful. You can see the red coming right on top of the black. Both competitors have been very willing to attack each other's art. I dare say a little bit more aggressive than what we saw in the opening round between DIETANIUM and Drink Alex. We're seeing two artists really basically chasing each other around the canvas, as we've now got a slime from Dragon Quest over there in the left.
And it is a thirsty slime, Marty.
Yes.
Or drunk. I don't actually, it's kind of both.
Why not both, I ask you? 44 seconds until the final spinning of the Wheel of Death, and then we are going to once again throw it back to you fine folks at home to make the call. I dare say it's anyone's game, Ross. We've got two artists in Baron von Sexyful and Rave Royale, who since we've started streaming art fight shows on Twitch have really upped their game. They both of them have done great work on the digital canvas on our Twitch channel, and we're seeing more of that here tonight at PAX.
Yeah, and dare I say, Marty, two what I would describe as of all of our artists, two pretty similar styles.
Final spin coming in right now.
We'll
both artists have respins. Bear with me for Baron von Sexyful. That's BEAR with me for Baron von Sexyful, and Nunchuck Nuns for Rave Royale. Baron, would you like a respin?
I think I would like a respin.
Away goes the bear. Rave Royale, would you like a respin?
I think I would.
All right, no Nunchuck Nuns. Baron von Sexyful, you get to catch these hams.
Ooh.
And Rave Royale, you get a cheat code.
Yeah.
So it's your time to go full god mode on this canvas while Baron von Sexyful catches these hams. Something my dear broadcast colleague is not allowed to do.
All right, that's right, Marty. Down below, not since the lawsuit, down below here we have what started as Space Channel 5, now turned into Princess Peach herself from the pen of Baron von Sexyful. We've got our Catch These Hams coming in the top left there, while meanwhile our cheat code coming in from Rave Royale right below that. Once again, just to make sure you're all following along here, if it's drawn in black, that was the pen of Rave Royale. If it's drawn in red, it's Baron von Sexyful. If you're colorblind, good luck. So as it all comes together, we are seeing a whole lot of combating and collaborating, going up and over things. Speaking of up and over, though, we are getting the full-on Konami code there in the top left corner from the pen of Rave Royale, right next to those hams, which, by the way, some fervent hams, and I do believe that's a pig eating a ham, Marty.
Yes, the cannibalism is not just happening in round number one, as the cannibalism continues on here, as we've got a pig munching down on ham. It just says, "Sorry, Mom." Wow, this just got real grim. Thanks, Baron von Sexyful, for putting
you gotta wonder if it's telling like you gotta wonder if it's telling like one whole story where he's eating his own mother, and then this lovely little creature from Rave Royale is like using the cheat code to bring her back to life.
I can eat her again.
Oh, you had to make it weirder.
Yeah.
I tried to come in and swoop and save the day.
Nope. We're just going to get real weird as we get closer and closer to midnight here on the East Coast. 2 minutes and 22 seconds to go in your main event of the evening. I said in the last one, those last 2 minutes really separate the artists here. We'll have probably a very clear winner by the end of the final 2 minutes. And I don't know who it's going to be. Rave Royale's been destroying it with her trademark mixture of cute and horrifying, whereas Baron von Sexyful's been bringing the weirdness that is him to the canvas. With only 2 minutes to go, it's
and
anyone's
nipples.
game.
He also added nipples.
Yes, of course he did. Why not add weird nipples? I ask.
Yeah, that's right. Still now with 1 minute 40 seconds remaining in the bout. For a canvas that's this contested, we've got two key areas, and it looks like both artists have moved into each one now. So we've got Rave Royale working over there in kind of just middle of, or just left of center, while meanwhile down below we've got Baron von Sexyful working his artistic voodoo. I don't know what to call it. But anyway, if you're liking this bout, and I know that you are, we hope that you tune in and follow us on Twitch. We've been doing live shows. We've been doing a show called SAF Neo, our never-ending online season. We have another show this Saturday. We hope you tune in. All the details about that are on our website. They're on our Twitch stream. Go follow us there. It is Saturday night Eastern time at 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
We
Eastern.
hope to see you there. I know I just said it's never ending and online. It's actually going to be like one of our last shows, as we are going to be changing format soon. More on that. Come to our show. Learn all about it.
35 seconds remaining.
35 seconds to go. Both artists trying to make use of these last crucial moments. We've got more ham. This is ham being caught, literally, down below from Baron von Sexyful. While meanwhile, we've got Rave Royale drawing an extremely creepy Care Bear. I don't know what else to call it.
Very creepy.
From Danganronpa.
Wow, going with the deep cut there.
4, 3, 2, 1. Will the deep cut get her the win? We'll find out in just a moment. Caps on markers. That's an art fight. And again, folks, Discord and Twitch both have the link for the vote in the chat. So please, by all means, vote early, vote often, just as you should in real life. Do it in this digital realm. And we'll give just a few moments to check in with the artists. I'll start with Rave Royale. Rave Royale, an incredible round here tonight. What was your favorite thing you got to draw on the canvas here?
Honestly, I think my favorite thing I got to draw tonight was Ulala being incredibly passive-aggressive, which I think is potentially a perfect crime. And she's saying, I love how you just wear anything.
That is that's one of those deep cutting things you can say to someone. And super art fight top tip, don't say that to someone unless you want to emotionally destroy them hours later after you've said it. Nevertheless, Rave Royale, another great bout. Thank you for joining us here at PAX. With our time limited, I'm now going to jump over to Ross with Baron von Sexyful. Ross.
Baron von Sexyful, you drew a whole lot of ham tonight.
I am a whole lot.
You slung a lot of meat. What was your favorite thing you got to draw?
Myself as Kirby. Come on, look at some double stick gams I gave me. That was very fun. I also like ham on ham action, and so that was fun as well. What was your favorite things that I drew?
Well, I'll tell you in a minute, but let me ask you this. Rave Royale gave you a real run for your money on this canvas, and it was really neck and neck. You guys were right on top of each other. What was the hardest thing for you to react to that she did?
I think I was having a lot of fun drawing the ear, all the holes being poked through it, the input like holes, and then she started drawing the chainsaw. I was like, no, I wasn't done. I'm not done poking holes in this fleshiness. So that was kind of a challenge, if I'm honest.
All right, and I believe we have our winner, so I'm going to turn it back over to Marty. Thank you both of our artists. Thank you all for watching at home before we announce it. Thank you to PAX for having us. Marty, what else we got to cover before we lose everyone's attention and announce the winner?
I'll get there in just a second. Your winner of bout number 2 in the main event is Rave Royale. Rave Royale takes the victory. An amazing victory here at PAX. Excellent work. Rave Royale, anything you'd like to say to the fine folks watching at home?
I just sat down to grab a stuffed animal and I didn't expect to win. So thank you very much. You guys are all wonderful. Thank you.
Well, it's a very big thank you also from us at Super Art Fight to all of the artists who participated. That's to Drink Alex, DIETANIUM, Baron von Sexyful, and Rave Royale. If you enjoyed this show, twitch.tv/superartfight or just head to superartfight.com. But until next time we see you, for Ross Nova, producer Steve in the booth, and all of us here, I've been Marty Day, and I want to say to you, register to vote, wear a mask, and we'll get through all of this together. See you. Bye.